No one was ready for this, not even his closest friends. Hulk Hogan, the man who once carried WWE on his shoulders, has passed away. At age 71, the legend was found unresponsive inside his Clearwater, Florida home early Tuesday morning. According to the initial reports, paramedics were called around 6:20 a.m., but by the time they arrived, it was already too late. Hulk Hogan had already left this world. Medical staff tried their best, but nothing could bring him back. It's now being reported that Hogan died of cardiac arrest, a silent heart attack, the kind that takes lives quickly without warning, alone. In his home, he had no one beside him in his final moment. Just silence. In memories of a lifetime spent in the ring. This news has shaken the entire WWE universe. Fans across the globe are in disbelief. How can someone so strong, so alive, just be gone like that? WWE was quick to release an official statement confirming the sad news, calling him a true icon of professional wrestling. Flags at WWE headquarters were lowered. A special segment on Monday Night Raw was aired in his honor. But that wasn't. All social media flooded with messages of grief. Fellow wrestlers, past and present, couldn't hold back their tears. Ric Flair posted, "Lost my brother today. Wrestling won't be the same without you, Hulk." Stone Cold Steve Austin wrote, "No one inspired me more. Rest easy, champ." Fans at SmackDown that night held up signs saying, "Thank you, Hogan, and forever our hero." But among all the tributes, one stood out, a message that carried deep personal emotion. And that came from none other than John Cena. When John Cena came out on SmackDown that night, you could feel the weight on his shoulders. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't running to the ring like he usually does. Just walked. Slowly, with his head down and a microphone in his hand. He stood in the center of the ring and took a moment. The crowd stayed quiet. No chants, no cheers. Just silence. Cena raised his head, looked into the camera and said, "Without Hulk Hogan, there is no John Cena. I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for the man who gave this industry its heartbeat." He paused, swallowed hard, and continued. "Hulk Hogan didn't just teach us how to wrestle. He taught us how to believe in something, to believe in ourselves, to believe in the crowd, to believe in the fight." Cena then looked around at the fans in the arena and added, "He made us believe that heroes are real, that they live among us. And sometimes they wear red and yellow." At that moment, fans started chanting, "Hogan, Hogan, Hogan." Cena didn't cry, but his voice cracked. You could hear it, and you could feel it. "To my mentor, my friend, and the man who gave me my first real advice backstage, I will never forget you. You once told me if they boo you, that means they feel you. If they cheer you, that means they believe you. But if they do nothing, then you're done. Well, Hulk, tonight, the whole world is making noise for you." The arena exploded in cheers, applause, and chants. Cena then took off his Never Give Up armband, laid it gently on the mat, and whispered, "Thank you, brother." To understand why John Cena was so emotional, you have to know who Hulk Hogan really was. He wasn't just a wrestler. He was the wrestler. In the 1980s and 1990s, Hulk Hogan was the face of wrestling. With his blonde mustache, bandana, and iconic red and yellow outfit, Hogan became a household name across America and beyond. He main evented the first ever WrestleMania in 1985. He fought giants like Andre the Giant, Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage, and even The Rock. Every time Hogan walked into the ring, people stood up. He wasn't just strong, he was electric. He won the WWE Championship 6 times. He helped launch WWE into mainstream fame. Movies, TV shows, action figures, Hogan was everywhere. Kids wanted to be like him. Adults admired him. He made wrestling cool. More than that, he brought energy. His catchphrases like "What you're gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you" became legendary. But he wasn't just a performer. Backstage, he was a guide, a mentor. He gave advice to younger wrestlers, protected those who were struggling. He cheered for newcomers, and John Cena was one of them. Long before John Cena became the face of WWE, he was just a rookie trying to fit in. and Hulk Hogan noticed him early. In a 2005 interview, Hogan said, "Cena's got something. It reminds me of myself when I started. He's got that fire, and that wasn't just talk." Behind the scenes, Hogan took Cena under his wing. He advised him on how to speak, how to sell a match, and most importantly, how to handle pressure. Cena once shared in a podcast backstage, Hogan told me, "You're gonna make it. Just don't ever forget the fans, ever." I've carried that with me every night since. In a business where egos often clash, this kind of support meant the world. Cena has always said that Hogan shaped his journey not just as a wrestler, but as a man. Their bond wasn't just professional. Hogan attended Cena's early title matches. They shared private moments after WrestleMania 21, when Cena won his first WWE title. Hogan reportedly hugged him and whispered, "Now you carry it, soon." As Cena's tribute aired, fans across the world shared their reactions online. One tweet said, "That tribute made me cry. Cena spoke from the heart. Hogan deserved that kind of farewell." Another wrote, "Hogan made wrestling what it is. Cena giving him that kind of respect shows why he's a true champ." Wrestling pages, forums, and even non-wrestling fans posted clips of Cena's emotional speech. Within 24 hours, it became the most viewed segment on WWE's YouTube channel. Apart from John Cena, many other wrestlers paid their tributes. The Undertaker tweeted, "We traveled the world together. It taught me more than you'll ever know. Rest Hulkster." H wrote, "He was larger than life. And yet, he was always there for the young talent, real locker room leader." Even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who had once faced Hogan at WrestleMania 18, posted, "Sharing the ring with you was a dream. Rest in power, brother. Wrestling has seen many legends pass away. But Hulk Hogan's death feels different. It's like the heart of WWE has stopped for a moment." Hogan was a bridge between generations. From Ric Flair to John Cena to Roman Reigns, everyone saw him as a guiding light. His red and yellow legacy wasn't just about fame, it was about belief. The belief that strength comes from the heart, that heroes wear boots, and that when the world is tough, you still stand tall. Hogan's influence also went beyond the wrestling world. In the 1980s, he became a pop culture icon, starred in movies like Suburban Commando and Mr. Nanny, and even had his own cartoon show. Kids all over the world grew up chanting his name and copying his moves in their living rooms. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a symbol of strength, confidence, and never giving up. For many children who grew up in tough homes or struggled with self-worth, Hogan was the hero they looked up to when no one else was around. But Hogan's journey wasn't always easy. He faced major ups and downs. From personal scandals to health issues, Hogan lived through many battles outside the ring. He had over a dozen surgeries, including multiple back and hip operations, yet he always came back, always stood tall. That resilience made his fans love him even more. He showed that real strength wasn't just about muscles, it was about standing back up when life knocks you down. That's also what made his connection with John Cena so strong. Both men believed in the same values, even younger. WWE stars like Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes shared how Hogan inspired them. Seth posted, "Before I ever stepped in the ring, I wanted to be like Hogan. His matches were the first ones I watched with my dad." Cody Rhodes said, "He helped me backstage once when I was nervous about a big match. Didn't have to. But he did. That's who he was." Stories like these keep pouring in, and they paint a clear picture. Hulk Hogan didn't just entertain. He gave people courage. Now that Hulk Hogan is gone, what does it mean for wrestling? Can anyone truly fill his shoes? Can the next generation carry the same kind of magic? Cena may be one of the last true torchbearers of that era. But even he knows the void Hogan left is massive. Fans are left wondering, will there ever be another Hulk Hogan? Or is this the end of an era we'll never see again? One thing is certain, his legacy will live on in the ring, in the memories, and in every young wrestler who dares to fight for what's right. What do you think? Was Hogan the greatest WWE legend of all time? Or is there someone else who carried the torch higher? Tell us in the comments, because legends never truly die, as long as we remember them.